Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm gonna do a short little video on gloves, and I don't want you to be like me, to be in your 50s to figure out these cotton gloves and how cool they are. So I'm gonna share that with you. I've been using these cotton gloves for probably the last 3 or 4 weeks maybe, and I think they're awesome. And compared to leather gloves, they work really well for me, and I'm gonna tell you the reasons why. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why I think you should try them, and I'm also going to be giving some of them away. So here we go, let's talk about it. All right, so there's a little bit of breeze out here. Hopefully you can hear me okay. So originally I talked to you guys about the North Star gloves. They're the cotton gloves. They have the little kind of patented elastic band on the back. All right, so check out these gloves. I got these at Cowlitz River Rigging yesterday and learned that they've been making these in the USA since 1910. They're cotton gloves. I always use leather gloves when I'm out working in the brush and the lumber and the woods and doing stuff. I've never really used these type of gloves before. These are supposed to be the cat's meow. This is what all the loggers use, that's what I'm told. So I'm gonna try these out today and let you know what I think. I'm not being sponsored or anything, but this is one of the things I learned yesterday when I did my dealership tour. They asked me if I'd ever tried these gloves before. And so I'm gonna give them a shot and let you know what I think. I like the fact that they're made in America. They are super thick and comfortable, but we're gonna give them a shot out there doing some chipping and see what we think. Super awesome gloves. And I picked those up at Cowlitz River Rigging, same place I got these gloves. And the North Stars, I think they sell at Cowlitz River Rigging. Cowlitz River Rigging. Say that 3 times fast. I think they sell these for like $7.55 a pair, something like that. And then they have their own brand, which they have stamped on the back. So if I have trouble saying it, I probably should just read it. But anyway, they have their own brand. The differences between the two gloves is that the North Star have that patented elastic on the back. The Cowlitz River Rigging gloves are thicker and they do not have that elastic band. My understanding from talking to the folks down there is that there's been a limited amount of production with regard to sizes because of the COVID situation, but they are making the large, have large in stock. And what I like about these gloves, I don't typically wear large, but once you wash them, which you can wash them, which is one of the great advantages to them, they will shrink down, and at that point they're super comfortable. So one of the things I really like about them, I typically would wear leather gloves out here doing splitting or other types of woodwork, feeding branches, limbing, that sort of thing. And the leather really takes the moisture out of my hands, and I end up with cracking hands by the end of the day and overnight. That does not happen with these gloves. They do get wet, just like leather gloves get wet, but they're still pretty comfortable. They also add an extra layer of warmth that I don't think you get with the leather gloves. So that's one of the reasons I really like them. The Cowlitz River Rigging gloves, Cowlitz River Rigging gloves, their personal brand that they make that are the thicker ones, they sell for $4.55 a piece, which is, you know, a decent glove under $5 is awesome. And like I said, they're reusable. You can wash them, and if you buy a dozen, they give you 10% off. So you can go on their website, which I'll put in the show notes, and get yourself a couple pair to try, or you can buy a dozen and save 10%. So I have a dozen right here, and so I'm gonna give some of these away. In other words, I'm gonna send them to you. And I hate to be mean, but to my USA residents and subscribers, just because shipping will kill me otherwise. If you are a subscriber to the channel and you live in the United States, then you are eligible to get a free pair of gloves. Obviously, I can't provide everyone a free pair of gloves, so I wanted to do something fun just to offer up some gloves. I think I'll start out with giving away 3 pairs of gloves. And like I said, these gloves are in the large and they're totally comfortable. I think you're really gonna like them. I'd like to hear from some of the subscribers, some of the viewers, of what they think of them, and so that's one of the reasons why I'm going to send them out. I also want to give a shout out to these guys, Cowlitz River Rigging, for helping me out to give these away to people so they could try them out. I think they're going to be an asset to whatever you're doing out in the field when you're working. So how this is going to work is I'm not going to try to be too fancy about it. I'm just going to ask that you be a subscriber and that you comment in the comments about what you would use the gloves for if I sent them to you. Please try to keep it clean so that I can share your responses. But yeah, I'd be interested to hear what people would use these gloves for. I hope to do more of this, of just giving these away, sending them off to people and letting them try them. I also hope that some people go on and purchase some for themselves to try them out. So in the comments, subscribers, leave your little comment about what you would do with these gloves if I were to send them to you. And like I said, I'm gonna pick 3 people and send them off. I'll probably give it, let's say, 2 weeks, and I can't even think of what day it is right now, but let's just say after I do a couple more videos, I'll check the responses on this one, and I'll contact you, have you send me your address via email, and we'll get these gloves out to you. I've used them in several different ways. I've used them doing splitting, pulling limbs with the chainsaw. At my neighbor's, I did a section of pavers for him, and I used them in the sand and with the wet pavers. And granted, like I said, your hands are gonna get wet, but I didn't have the sand crawling up into my nails and into my hands and drying them out. And at the end of the day, I didn't have all those cracks. And so in that respect, I think they're awesome. And like I also added, that they add an extra layer of insulation that you don't typically get, I think, from a leather glove. So thanks for stopping by the channel. I hope that you find this interesting and helpful. I hope you'll go on to Cowlitz River Rigging's website, which I think technically their website is called Logging Supply. I'll put it on the bottom there so you can see it, and check it out. Take care.